Yes, folks. So we're back. We're back, and hopefully everyone's having a good time again. You have been listening to Hypnotic There Lonely Foo. We have right here in the studio already ready to go. We just have one last quick adjustment here that we're making. And guess what? Pichi's ready for their live performance. And then after their live performance, y'all, we're going to go ahead and talk to them, interview them, get to know them, of course, because we got everybody up in this house today. We got Zach, Carey, Ramsey, Rick, aka Chewy up in the house. So come on now. Y'all better, if you're out there listening right now, I have a feeling you're going to want to, if you're at home, you have your shoes off, maybe you're on your couch, maybe it's time to get up a little because, after a while, you got to get up, move around, and you might even want to vibe and dance around because here we go, y'all. So with that said, here it is, y'all. We're introducing right here in the mix, right here in the studio at KROJ 101.5 FM, none other than Pichi, y'all. Take it away. Y'all, that is indeed Pichi. Can I just say bravo to that or what? Come on now. We're feeling the energy here in the studio. I believe they got are you guys gonna do another song or two? Yes. You want to just first of all just introduce yourself. Come on now. We got Pichi up in this house. We got Carey right here. Like I said, we got Zach. We got Ramsey. We get Rick, aka Chewy. But yes, just how y'all feeling today?
We're great.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
really cool experience.
Yes, we're just really just fortunate enough to once again just be here with y'all, of course, and being able to rock with this. And not only that, but we're just getting a lot of good feedback out there, of course, on air. So you guys are sounding great. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. So with that said, let's take it away. A couple more songs, and then after that, we're gonna really get to know, of course, our Pichi band members. All right, and then Jared, let's leave that back down there so that we could capture that, and then afterwards we'll go ahead and have it back for the vocals, of course. So with that said, y'all, again, I love being here live in the air, in the studio live, because what you hear is just happening on the spot, y'all. There is definitely no pre-production here other than a quick mic check, and I love it because that's what we do out here at KROJ, y'all, 101.5 FM. So here we go. With that said, take it away, Pichi, Pichi. Bravo. And once again, we have here in the studio here with us none other than Pichi Pichi. Do you want to talk about Carrie, just a little bit of those two songs that y'all just started off with, and really just getting the vibe going here, Yeah.
Yeah. So I write a lot of love songs, very influenced by just like the emotions of being in love. And the first one's like, kind of like a heartbreak song, a breakup song. And then this one is more of about, you meet someone and you catch a vibe with them and you think you're falling for them, and you write it.
Right, you're right. You ride the wave, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And hopefully, that wave. Love is this. Love is love, but love can get complicated. Love can
Definitely.
get end of the day, like the way I see it, and like with your song here too that you're talking about too, it's kind of like just like music has so many raw emotions, it's kind of life and love, it's like sometimes there's just when you share so much vulnerability with so many folks, and it's like kind of like performing too. It's like you open up yourself, when you do perform,
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
beautiful. That's beautiful. And then just tell us a little bit about how did Pichi Pichi, how was Pichi Pichi born? That's really my curiosity here. Tell us a little bit about. Why don't we just start first, even just with the name, Pichi Pichi?
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
Pichi Pichi, it is Filipino. It is a Filipino dessert. I am half Filipino, so very influenced by my Filipino heritage. And Pichi Pichi has always been like a dessert, like a childhood dessert that I always loved. And just coming up with the name, I was like, I don't know, like let it be fun. And I was like, Pichi Pichi, does that sound good? And we just kind of ran with that, and then it stuck.
Nice, nice. Hey, after all, who doesn't like a little dessert? Little Filipino dessert goes a long way, y'all. So come on now, yes. Just like life, just like music, it has a little sugar in there,
Definitely.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and I want to play one of your songs. Was there a particular song, and then we're gonna like get all the mics ready to go, for the rest of the interview. But was there a particular song that you guys want to play? What do you guys want to do?
We wanted to play Days.
Days? All right, let me see if I can get that. So why don't we go ahead and play Days in, and then we're going to come back to actually get to know Pichi Pichi a little better, y'all, okay?
Right.
Because we're going to be rocking with Pichi Pichi a couple events, too, so we'll talk about those as well, and a little bit more of them as well. So here's this one, y'all, by Pichi Pichi, Days, and we'll be right back here on Valley Views, y'all. So here we go, here we go.
Deeply seeping into your skin, oh baby. Day by day, you got me checking. Where are you? I need you, please, Big Daddy. 'Cause I want you to hold me. Love me, yeah, yeah. Kiss me, hug me, never let me go. Hold me, love me, yeah, yeah. Kiss me, hug me, never, never let me go. Just call me. Why don't you call me? Quit teasing. Why do you like to deny? Oh, baby. Day by day, you got me trippy. Why do you like to deny? Oh, baby. 'Cause I want you to hold me, love me, kiss me, hug me, never let me go. Hold me, love me, kiss me, hug me, never, never let me go. Never, never let me go. Never, never let me go. Never, never let me
Whoa, there it is, y'all. Pichi Pichi Day. Ooh, and then we got some other songs right here, but we're going to just cue that one up right there, all right, y'all. But anyway, we got Pichi Pichi right here in the house with us, in the studio, y'all. First of all, can y'all just introduce yourselves? I already got a chance to know you, but just say your name real quick so that like the listening audience could kind of like associate your name to your voice. Why don't we start with, let's start with my left over here, okay? And then we'll go this way. But yeah, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Carrie Day.
My name is Ricky, and I love how you called me Chewy. I love that.
Hey, I saw that. I was like, hey, Chewy it is,
My name's Ramses.
And my name is Zach. I'm the drummer of Pichi Pichi.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. And let's talk about this, actually. Let's talk about how y'all ended up. So we heard about the name, but now, just how did it actually come together to actually, like, form Pichi Pichi?
So
I met Carrie through a friend, and then from there I told him we play guitar. I play guitar. If you guys need a guitarist, I'm more than happy to start jamming. And one day, she hit me up. She's like, let's jam, let's do it. Then from there, that's when her and I started writing the music together. And then from there, this came in.
I actually worked with Carrie, and she was the receptionist at my job. I didn't know that she played music at all. And then found out, so she was looking for a bassist. So I ended up joining, and we're looking for a drummer too. We didn't have a drummer at that time. I'm actually in a band with Zach, another band.
Okay.
So I just pulled him in. I'm like, hey man, there's another band that wants to play. They're pretty cool music, pretty cool people, and so that's how we kind of all met up.
Yeah, and it was awesome, and it was just like really seamless coming in. It's really nice to just join a band where they already have the songs ready to go, and it's kind of like they had an idea of what they wanted, but they still let me put my own little spin on stuff and let me do what I want. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's dope. It's so neat to see that too when you could actually do that, and like vibe together. Kind of like putting all these pieces together, right? And like you said, isn't that a trip though too, Ramson? Like how sometimes like we work with folks, and like we might see them as just like what they are at work, like just it's professional settings, whatnot, right? But it's like it's beautiful when you actually get to know folks like a little deeper than like just like one part of their life, and then of course when you get into the creativity side, I'm sure then it's like. It's a whole different Carrie now, probably,
exactly.
right? Yeah. And so y'all write the songs pretty much for the most part.
It's a mixture for sure.
Yeah.
We like I'll write the bare bones of it. Then Ramses comes in and he adds the bridge because I usually write like a verse and a chorus. Carrie adds her input, and then he was like, let's change it up. Let's add a bridge. I think this sound great. Then obviously Zach will add the backbone to it.
Yeah, but that's and I feel like how long have you guys all been kind of like together as a band then now?
Ooh, how long
I
now?
want to say like
3
years.
Wow.
Time flies.
Between 2 and 5 years.
Well, it's also COVID years.
Yeah.
It's like
and like those COVID years is like it's all meshed into one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly.
But and the only reason I bring that up is because it sounds like just like from hearing you guys, like watching you guys play, even just like us setting up in here. That's usually the testament to like to me, like when I have bands and that come in and perform here is like a testament to like how well do they work together and how well do they like put things together, right? Like the creativity. And let me tell you, you guys were very seamless in like just coming in here, rocking it, and then like just let's go. And so that goes to show like, and then you hear it in the music, just like the like the creativity, but also like the quality of it, that I know I enjoyed. I know Jared was like giving me big thumbs up because he listens to the audio as we're going live here, and so that's great. And why like just in general, like when it comes to this, then like being in a band, what's been like something that's just surprised y'all in like those 2 to 5 years that you've been together? Like what are some things that have like just surprised you about like either like creating together or performing together?
I would say like we sound really good.
Yeah.
Like just like from working with everyone, and sometimes like we'll have like we'll have a pause because something happens, but like we'll get back into it, and it's just like, hey, we're here again, and like we sound freaking good. So
yeah, and how easy the songwriting process is in this band. It's like this is my first real like soul / funk band that I've been and I come from more of like a rock background, so I thought maybe I'd have a little bit of a struggle like doing those first couple of practices when I first came in, but no, it was really easy. It was super fun. I got the songs down really fast, and it's fun to play that genre. It's such a fun genre. Just so much life to it.
Yeah, and it's great that y'all are like in that sense too so versatile, and adaptive to like just let's go with it, okay? It might not be a little rock and roll, but sometimes rock and roll has a little bit of that soul and funk too, and so you bring a little bit of that rock and roll probably to the soul and funk and vice versa,
A little bit.
Right? No, but you're like a little different, but yeah, it's just great to just have you guys here. And like as far as like for you guys here, like what are some other things that just keep you going, when it comes to this? Because we all know like music can be tough, like you said, life happens, and things of that sort. But yeah, what kind of keeps you like not only going, but like able to like fuel your tank when it comes to this, right? To being in the band and staying in the band and producing, creating, and putting yourself out there.
Well, it's events like this that keep us going. You know what I mean? Being on
Yeah,
the radio is
definitely.
definitely like, wow, we're going to be on the radio. Awesome. And this is a big fuel. You know,
Yeah.
we practiced 2 days ago and it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And just, you know, we had our long days at work,
Yep.
you know, and after that practice, we're like, awesome. I'm inspired to keep writing and writing. And
Yeah.
then even just being here today, it's like, okay, now what's the next thing? You know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about
Yeah.
fun too. If it's not fun, then what's the point? You know,
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
it's fun just doing this and doing fun events, getting to play live, and even practicing is fun. Coming up with new songs, it's just being creative. It's all about fun for me.
Yeah. Well, I could tell, like, just looking at you guys, like the way you guys are talking, like the way your faces light up right now. Y'all having fun, you know, together, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just really nice to not only like make this connection here together, of course, but also like kind of what you're talking about, Zach, too, is like, we're gonna be playing together in some events, you know. So I hope to have you guys out, at some time at the San Fernando Outdoor Market. Y'all gonna be also at the Witches Brew May 6th, y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the Music Cauldron, brought to you by us, Valley Views here on KROJ. So we're gonna be rocking there May 6th. And that'll be from 8 p.m. to midnight. Come out and support. Like, that's really our goal for events like that, is just to showcase folks like yourselves, you know, and sometimes it's just a different atmosphere when you're actually playing, you know, in front of your friends, family, fans, supporters, and so it's gonna be great to be out there. But in general, what's that special moment for y'all performing live? Especially in front of an audience, you know, like what is it about that for y'all? It's like, what do you take from that?
It's the energy. I love performing live, and when I haven't done it in a while, I'm like, oh, I'm sad, you know. It's the energy. It's the rawness too, because you don't know what's gonna happen. If you mess up, you mess up, but hey, you know, you still go.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
yeah.
usually nobody notices when you mess up.
Except for y'all, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, just
Yeah,
keep
that's
going
very
when you
true.
mess up. Just
Yeah.
keep going. They don't know.
Right. It's kind of like us here, huh, Jared? Like, like we're live on the air and like things happen, and it's like we know what happened, but you know, usually it's like we just try to like cool, like the show goes on,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think it's also like that, right? Because like I'm sure being in these live shows too, it's like you learn a little bit of like your own like personality traits too, and how to best work with each other too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Definitely.
I love that. And I just in general, before you guys we get into the next song here, live performance that is, tell us just what is it about music itself that you find such a gravitational pull? Like, because obviously you do, you know, you're in the orbit of music, but like, why is it that that's such a big factor in your life?
Yeah, I think for me, like, it's just there's always a comfort just knowing that it'll always be there. You know, especially how easy it is to access music now, just at your fingertips, whatever you want. So and any emotion that you're feeling, sad, happy, you can put on anything. You know, anything that you want that makes you feel better, makes you like, you know, feel like in the moment sad, but better later on. So it's just a mood booster for me personally. So.
I like that, a mood booster. You know, I love that. You know, who needs that coffee? Just have a little Pichi, and you'll be set.
For me, like growing up here in San Fernando, I was born and raised, went to St. Ferdinand. It's the culture, you know.
Yep.
I mean, it's the culture that I grew up listening to oldies. My dad sang at the church. I played guitar. That's how I learned to play guitar, through the church. So that's what brought me to music, is just the
Yeah.
culture.
Yes. And that's beautiful, because it's like kind of like a full circle, probably, like now that you're grown, maybe you're, just passing like this stuff down, but also like the way it was passed down to you, you know, to keep it going, you know? Yeah.
Gotta keep it going.
I've been singing since I was a baby,
Oh.
probably like since I was maybe 4. My mom taught me "Part of Your World" from Little Mermaid. That was like my first
Okay.
song I ever
All right.
like,
All right.
learned. But I've been singing all my life, so it's like that's all I know. And it's such a stress relief. It just makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel better when I'm feeling sad. It releases everything in me, and it's just it's a very big outlet for me.
Yeah, no, I feel that, and I think, and then for like, what type of responsibility do you feel at times, or do you as musicians putting out stuff? Because obviously, music can really there's ways to engage with those that listen to it, but then also like the way folks relate to it, right, as they're going through their heartbreaks or their ups and downs in life. Do you ever feel a little bit of that weight in creating music too, like because folks are going to be listening to it, like do you like ever feel that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We try to make music and write music that's relative, and just that uplifts people's spirits. I'm a yoga teacher. I love healing in general, and I just want to help people feel better. I want to heal people, and music is definitely a huge healing modality.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What about for anybody else here? Anyone want to add to that one?
I think we just hope that people can feel what we feel when we're making the music or when we're playing the music, that they have a little taste of our lives is in a sense, like, and maybe that they could relate to that. So kind of bringing people together.
Yeah, no, I feel that, and I think that's great to hear that too, because I think sometimes, every artist is a little different, like how they go about creating, and how they're going to kind of relate that to others, but appreciate that. So why don't we get into another song here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bonus track. So we're going to have about 5 minutes. We're going to get into another song here. We'll do station ID and then come back. All right. So in case you hear that station ID, that's all that is. And then we'll be right back. But here we go, y'all. Little live mix once again. We're going to go ahead and cue up their mics just to make sure they're good, like on the drums there and all that good stuff there. And then here we go, y'all. So once again, you're listening to Valley Views on KROJ, and we are right here with the band Pichi, straight from the Valley, y'all. And then after that, like I said, top of the hour, 9 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and do station ID. Then we're going to bring them right back to finish off. And then I'm sure they're going to have some shout outs for those folks listening out there, of course. So we'll do that as well. And then we'll go ahead and wrap it up with some words of wisdom. But with that said, y'all, here we go. Pichi in the studio, KROJ 101.5 FM.
You to savor flavor tree. Oh baby, come on, let's get lifted. I want you to savor flavor tree. Yeah. You know when it feels right, baby. Hold me close when the tide rises. I feel you when you want you to listen, so behave. I'll pick you up, don't look away. My touch will sweep me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, let's get lifted. Come on, let's get lifted. You know when it feels right, baby. Hold me close when the tide rises. I feel you when you
Wow. Woo! Again, like, I'm just stunned right here by just the good energy, but also the one thing that the listening audience. Well, I'm sure you're feeling it out there, listening audience, but in the studio, that energy that is being captured here is just such a beautiful energy, y'all. And
Yeah, we're
we're
getting
gonna.
lifted here.
We really are. We
This
really
is
are.
actually I wrote the lyrics. This is actually like a 420 song. I was like, I want to write 420 song,
Right?
a song
Perfect.
about
Yeah.
flowers.
Right? And guess what? The flowers in here right now are blooming, y'all. Let me tell you, all right? Because we've been watering, and here we are, y'all. And again, Pichi is going to be over at the Music Cauldron at the Witch's Brew May 6th. We'll have some links for tickets and all that good stuff. It's $10 at the door, cash only. And really, we're just trying to, like, again, part of those proceeds are just to continue to support both the local bands and, of course, our platform here. And so just we're going to do that, and we're going to be right back. So, again, you're listening to KROJ 101.5 FM here in the San Fernando Valley, and we'll be right back in just a bit. And before we do, I just want to give a big shout out to my crew, of course, Jared, Jose the Panda, Saint Sergi, everybody that rocks with us here on KROJ. We'll be right back. Here it is, y'all, station ID. Oh, yeah, folks. So once again, we're back right here in the mix. And we got Pichi. And guess what, y'all? Y'all getting now the exclusive, the bonus hour right here, okay? Well, more like a little bonus here in the 9 o'clock hour. So we're going to go ahead and have Pichi. They have 2 more live songs. Then we're going to go ahead and wrap up with them. And stay tuned, y'all, because I'm sure for those of you listening, we're going to go ahead and have them give you guys some shout-outs. And, of course, hope to see you on May 6th, y'all, at the Witch's Brew, where you'll be able to catch none other than Pichi, along with 2 other incredible bands. So with that said, though, Pichi, take it away.
Baby, can I get some of your love? Oh, 'cause baby, I'm destined for your love. Baby, come and take my hand. Let me show you all the things I feel in the air. The wind sways on my hips, and then ocean water drips onto my skin. Baby, can you take me feel the nature within my being? Baby, can I get some of your love? 'Cause baby, I'm destined for your love. Lips like garden-grown cherry, scent like orange blossom, taste of sun-kissed vanilla. Baby, won't you come and take a bite out of me? Lips like garden-grown cherry, scent like orange blossom, taste of sun-kissed vanilla. Baby, take a bite. Can I get some of your love? 'Cause baby, I'm destined for your love.
Yeah. Woo! Destined for your love. Is that what I'm hearing over there? Come on now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. But again, we've had Pichi here. I believe this is their last song. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and do one last go around here with their words of wisdom, because I could already tell they got lots of wisdom here, y'all. Okay. So here you go. Pichi, take it away.
Cover.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stay undercover. Wash away this reality. Let's find true peace. So many days have passed. Let's not attack the release. Let's stay under covers. Wash away this reality. Let's find true peace in you and me. Find a way, find a way. Stay undercover. Wash away this reality. Let's find true peace in you and me. So many days have passed. Let's not attack, but release. Let's stay under covers. Let them find true peace. Let them find
There it is, y'all. There it is. That was indeed, y'all. You heard it here live in the mix, in the studio here, y'all, of KROJ, Pichi. Pichi. Wow, that I got to tell you, I don't know if you could hear this or not, but right now, all across the valley, people are actually standing up right now,
Thank
giving
you.
you a nice applause, y'all. All right, because y'all did great tonight. I just want to, first of all, on behalf of, wow, the audience just keeps going and going. I mean, maybe it's encore. I don't know. But I just want to, just on behalf of my whole crew here, Valley Views, KROJ, just want to thank you guys, first of all, for coming in, being flexible with us here. And not only that, but just more importantly, just for sharing a little bit more about yourselves and blessing us with your gifts and talents as musicians, as just beautiful human beings that I could already like feel here with you guys, you know?
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been great. And one of the last things that we always love to do here, of course, at Valley Views on KROJ is to just wrap up with words of wisdom. What words of wisdom do you want to leave our good listening people people with. So, but no, we're gonna put all of you guys on the hot seat, okay? You ain't escaping this one, Ramsey, okay?
Okay,
So we're gonna go ahead. Why don't we go start this time from my right here, and then we'll go ahead and have Carrie end at the end. But go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of everybody's heard it before, but do what makes you happy. I always have to remind myself to, not just do what other people think you might enjoy, because oftentimes they're wrong, and sometimes they're right, but a lot of times they're not. It's always good to just trust yourself and do what makes you happy, and just go with that, and don't worry about it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for that, Zach. Go ahead, Ramsey. What you got for us?
All right. So I think it's always good to keep yourself in an area where you're able to grow, and that usually is in an area where a little bit more uncomfortable than you would like to be, but still plant it yourself. So I think kind of being in that stage is a really good place to find things that that you'll enjoy and that you'll find challenging, and that isn't easy though sometimes.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I'm going to go right here with AKA Chewy. Come on, Chewy.
One thing that I've learned in life is that you forget the past and you move forward from this point on. So any mistakes that you've made, there's always a new tomorrow. And we're blessed to have that health and for a new day, because it's never guaranteed.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Much appreciated, because we always got that's such a just beautiful reminder, And now, last but not least, Carrie, finish it off for us here today.
So I would say love yourself 100%. A lot of times we're very hard on ourselves, but we always need to just love ourselves and wherever our journey is. So love yourself 100%. And then a lot of this mantra I've been saying a lot to myself is, I've done my best, I leave the rest.
There it is, y'all. So the only thing left then is quick shout outs. Any shout outs, and as we say goodbye on air here, but any shout outs, anyone that I know there's people listening here. We've been getting some really good feedback, but yes, shout outs. This is your opportunity. Come on now.
I mean, shout out to KROJ. Thank you so much for having us. This is such a cool experience. It's my first time on the radio ever, and you guys have been awesome and super welcoming and helping us out. So shout out to KROJ.
Yay, yes. Any other shout outs,
To my family who's listening, I think, hopefully, and to my lovely girlfriend who's watching my dog right now while I'm here.
Oh, see, that's teamwork right there.
Yeah,
That's definitely teamwork, Yes, Chewy, any shout outs?
I want to shout out to Carrie. She's my partner in crime, and she's been there for the ups and downs.
That's beautiful.
And she's an amazing person.
Yes.
Shout out to Carrie.
To Hendrix, too.
Carrie.
Yeah, to Hendrix, our son.
Yes, and congratulations. Newborn. How many months here?
He's 13 months.
13 months. That's right. That's right.
That's a year and 1 month for normal people.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I was trying to do the math. You're fast. You're fast. And Carrie, any last and final shout outs?
Shout out to my family, my friends, Ricky, Hendrix, everyone that has supported us, Caro J. We love you.
Yay. Well, with that said, y'all, once again, this is Hector from Valley Views on KROJ. On behalf of myself, my whole entire crew here, Jose the Panda, Jared, we also have St. Sergi in the house, and everybody else. We just want to wish you a blessed and wonderful Thursday, y'all. We'll catch you in the next one. We're going to be at the San Fernando Outdoor Market this Saturday, April 22nd, and then we're going to take a break from Sunday show after that, of course, but we'll be back in the studio, y'all, on Thursdays and Sundays. So with that said, y'all, much love and peace, y'all.